Hey guys, welcome back to another weekend.
Hey, what's up everyone?
So, on our weekends at home, welcome back to another weekend at home. We are, I guess, tackling back on or trying to get ready for desert season on the weekends that we are at home and not out at the lake. So, oh man, what a mess. I don't even know where to start. The last trip we took this out to was Pirates. And there was a huge leak in the radiator, or like it heated up, it overheated, and then fluid started coming out. Right?
Yeah, it started coming out of the overflow.
Yeah, so it ended up cooling down. We took it home, no problems. Kevin had a day trip planned, started up, white smoke.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, sweet.
Yeah, so basically everything is apart, and we got some new parts in. A couple of things Kevin found was the turbo was worn out and there was a leak.
So basically it all started with inside here. So the cooling line. So there's the input and then the output. So if you see there's residue right here. And then look how clean it is on this side.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
So basically one of the O-rings was bad. So on the return, it was getting air bubble to get inside here, which caused a bubble in the system. And with that, it thought the car was overheating. Or maybe it was overheating, and then I don't think it got to the point where it affected anything in the engine. But we did pull over in time, we let it cool down, and then we drove like another 20 miles and it went away. So maybe the O-ring swallowed up, but anyways, came home.
Instead of fixing it, well, you guys see that.
Well, I did try to find a kit like the 7.3, but it seems like these, you just can't.
Okay, sorry, we had to get Lexi all situated. She was getting all locked up in there. So, he did try to get into it, but you said the kits, the cost would have just been better, I guess. I guess he sold me on the fact that it would just be better to get something.
Yeah, I mean, because if you really notice, so it's a whole different setup. Everything is just bigger in here. And I figured, you know what? Might as well just spend a little bit more and get a bigger turbo. And since this one, the quality, I mean, it's not like the best turbo you could buy out there, but it'll do for us.
Yeah.
And I'm not racing or anything. So if you notice these, like the ports, they're bigger compared to these little stock ones.
Yeah, so basically our quick weekend update. Kevin's going to start putting all this stuff back together. We just wanted to kind of get everything all prepped because, I mean, we'll see how desert season goes, but I mean, I'll definitely be out there. I won't be riding, but at least Kevin's gonna have a car, and we plan down the future to get a 4-seater, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon because baby's not gonna be ready. But at least, you know, all this stuff will be put back together in time for desert season. I want to say we'll be back out. We're hoping to be back out in October, New Year's for sure, but yeah, we'll see how everything goes. But this is just a quick update in regards to what's going on with the Can-Am. So in the next couple of days, Kevin will start putting things together. We'll start putting those on a time lapse, and then hopefully she runs.
Yeah, keep our fingers crossed.
But
that's all we can do.
That's this weekend's update, but this video is probably going to take a while to.
Yeah, I really do not want to rush it.
Into it.
I really want to take my time and just.
And we don't need to rush into it because like, where are we taking this?
I know it's way too hot to go anywhere. Plus
we
don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be different days, different time lapses. Just getting this all done correctly and making sure, you know, there wasn't any there wasn't any missing parts or anything like that. But yeah, so we'll.
Yeah, so I think I have everything to put it back together. Oh, I do need to
replace that gasket.
Replace this gasket, this exhaust gasket.
Yeah.
I was gonna put the same one. So I basically did this too. I port matched it. Bam.
Yeah, so we'll get that all situated. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just start breaking these videos down and start getting this back together. It looks kind of like a mess right now. So yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. All right, what is going on over here?
Hey, you know how it snowballs all the time?
Jeez. All right, guys, quick update.
Sorry, everyone.
It's been a few days.
About a week.
Well, it's just the cage. So what the hell is going on? What did you do?
So remember how we were waiting for parts on the head?
All right, so all this is all put together. The engine's all done, heads in, turbo's in, right?
Wait, no.
Turbo's not in? I don't know.
No.
What am I
So
looking at?
all I did was just basically put the head on.
Okay.
And the cams and all that, and then the valve cover.
Okay.
All these are still loose. I haven't put the spark
The
collection
valve
yet.
cover was
Yeah, I got powder coated.
Okay.
Thanks to my cousin Chris.
All right.
And we just got to install the new turbo.
Oh, Robbie, look at this mess.
And then I'm inspecting all these joints right here. Looks like we have one bad one so far.
All right.
And then I'm just gonna basically go through every single little thing and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, looks like we got.
I cleaned it up pretty well too. Look at it.
Yeah.
I use this machine. Like it has this. Yeah, it's over there.
All right. Well, that's a quick update on the progress. Or I don't know if it was progress or I don't know.
Well, it first started.
Oh, and then if you
and...
notice, the cage got all repainted with Steelite, so no more orange. Maybe in some little spots.
Yeah.
But
we can touch it up then.
No more orange.
So, and what's cool about this, I could just like weld directly on top of it.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so
I'm gonna just spend my day doing this.
Just gonna keep on going.
Shouldn't be that much left. I mean, the easiest part is putting everything back together.
Well, and you know, this is technically the last time you'll probably see the Can-Am apart.
Yeah.
I highly doubt you'll have time for projects because we need more time for weekend trips. Kind of over the projects, it's never ending. And, you know, with the baby on the way, we want to go out and do more trips, create more memories versus downtime with this. This is a lot of downtime. All right, so
it's a lot of uptime for me.
He's just gonna get right back on it. All right, guys, time for an update. Let's see what we've got going on here.
We are almost there.
Looks like everything's put back together. You guys last saw the engine drop. And yeah, everything looks like it's
Hopefully
coming
everything
along.
works out. I don't know what I'm doing, but
Yeah.
so
Let's see. What do you got left to do? I think oil and new oil.
well, I already poured the oil in. I just put coolant in. And I just need to install this. So I mean, since we're here, might as well just do it now. Let's put some. Oh. I don't know. Let's see.
Alright, well, I think that's it for this episode. Everything's pretty much kind of put back together. That does it for this weekend. I think next weekend we are Kevin's going to button things up and maybe get her started.
I know it's been like a long time, a couple months.
Yeah, so
Just taking my time, piece by piece.
But yeah, thanks for joining us on, I guess, the beginning of
Prep for
desert season.
riding season.
Yeah, no, so like that's so from orange to whatever gray now.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Tear
Plus,
down to put together. I don't know. It's
I'm
back,
just playing.
it's back on its wheels, and yeah, that does it. So we'll see you guys next weekend. Hopefully we'll get her started, all right?
Fingers crossed, guys.